Okay, let's just get right to it. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're tackling a harsh truth about event planning in Connecticut. You see, getting the logistics right, it's literally the absolute foundation of your success. Whether you're putting together a massive high school prom or a highly coordinated corporate gala, the details make or break the whole shebang.
So think about this for a quick second. What is the number one reason a 200-person event completely falls apart? Well, spoiler alert, it is definitely not the catering and it's not the venue. If the transportation fails, your entire event crumbles instantly. I mean, just imagine the absolute nightmare of missed airport pickups completely blowing up the timeline of your prom night or a high-stakes corporate gathering. No thanks, right?
And look, this brings us to what we like to call the unique Connecticut challenge. You're almost never dealing with just one single pickup spot. Instead, you're trying to coordinate scattered arrivals from major airports, places like JFK, LaGuardia, and Bradley. Then you've got to navigate all those people through notorious highway traffic to venues in Stamford, New Haven, or Hartford. Honestly, it's a total logistical nightmare waiting to happen if you aren't properly prepared.
But don't worry, because here is your step-by-step playbook to solve it. First up, you've got to segment your headcounts. Staggering those arrivals is absolutely crucial to prevent massive vehicle bottlenecks. Second, you select the right fleet mix. And third, you need to establish ironclad communication protocols, so literally no guest is ever left in the dark. Now, the real secret sauce here is that you can mix and match your fleet to fit your exact needs and budget. You definitely don't need 200 identical cars. Think about it like a giant puzzle. You might book luxury black cars for your VIPs, grab some Sprinter vans for mid-sized mixed groups, or, my personal favorite, go all out with a massive 40 to 50 passenger party bus to set the absolute perfect celebratory vibe for a prom. Okay, but you might be wondering, how do you actually know how many vehicles you need? Well, that brings us to a concept called dynamic capacity planning. Sounds fancy, but it's simple. You calculate your peak simultaneous transport need, and then, actually, this is the most important part, you add a 15 to 20% buffer. Using this mathematical approach totally prevents you from wasting your budget on a fleet that's too big or stressing out over a fleet that's too small. To pull all of this off flawlessly, you really need the right partner in your corner. Enter Absolute Transportation. They're based right in North Haven, and these guys seamlessly manage routes across all 169 Connecticut municipalities. It really doesn't matter how remote your pickup or drop-off location might be, they've got you covered. And they are Connecticut's premier choice for a very good reason. Listen to these guarantees. We're talking 24/7 service, 365 days a year. They use real-time flight tracking, so they are always ready the second your guests land. You get highly professional, fully background-checked chauffeurs. And the best part? Absolutely no surge pricing, ever. Just straightforward, reliable, transparent pricing. Now, the true game changer here is their experience. They bring over 10 years of trusted, fully insured, DOT-compliant experience to every single ride. Look, when you're moving 200 people around, safety and reliability are paramount. Knowing they have strict maintenance metrics in place, that provides some incredible peace of mind for sure. At the end of the day, it all boils down to this one idea. You want to transform your event transportation from a massive logistical headache into a seamlessly orchestrated welcome experience. True peace of mind only really happens when you leave the driving to the professionals. Let them manage the traffic, the timing, and the tracking so you can actually sit back and enjoy the event you worked so hard to plan. So, are you ready to kick off that seamless experience? Visit absolutetransportation.com or just give them a call today to secure the perfect fleet for your next big Connecticut event. Because let's be honest, at the end of the night, do you want your guests remembering the amazing event you threw, or are they only going to remember the complete nightmare of trying to get there?